Bryant was one of the most decorated players in NBA history and a global ambassador.
Off our doubleheader from the Wells Fargo Center, home of the 76ers, as the team with the best
COVID season. This guy's minutes are down just slightly, but the productivity, especially when they needed him.
Delivered by Taco Bell, Schroeder, Caldwell Pope, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and me. They have not had any problems on the road. 10-0 against the team with the best home record in the NBA. Rebound. Simmons goes right at James, right-handed, banks it
downhill, push the pace is exactly what you hope. And too often this year for me, Mike. Yes, Mike, I am. For a couple of reasons. I thought LeBron James might have missed a game by now. Or Wes Matthews, who's in a new role. Yes, I am stunned at how quickly it's come together. To pass. Now, in that instance, he got downhill, nobody in front of him.
Seth Curry spins. Two teams that are still incorporating new players. As Danny Green.
The 40%. He's just flat shooting it right now.
Nice speed inside. Davis shot Embiid with the block.
Not taking a ton of shots, but the fundamentally sound defense, the passing ability. Just back. Be surprised because you're talking about a bunch of pros, including the consummate pro in Marc Gasol. You have Marc Gasol in complete command right there.
And right now, Ben Simmons in.
Get ahead of steam is just silly.
James goes backdoor again. And
listen, just square up, point of attack, you lift the deep.
Harris misfires. Davis releases down the other end, and Harris grabs him to prevent the shot. Wins against Boston was without Jason Tatum, so this is a nice early barometer game. I know it's a quarter against Gasol. Gasol has had some very good games against Joel Embiid as Embiid hits that.
Any individual matchup. So it'll be interesting to see, do they guard him one-on-one? The first couple of minutes of this game. The spacing is incredible. LeBron James just backdoors his.
Under 5 a game. Great number for a center. Is Anthony Davis, little jump hook.
Anthony Davis is not pleased with the level of play. His numbers are down, so they're where they are, and he's not.
Lakers, such a good defensive team. As Tobias Harris sent from the field, 46 from downtown. James to Davis, and easy.
LeBron James on the move. We can debate all night what his best attribute is. His passing is pretty good. It comes down to two things. You guard him one-on-one, we're going to score. You double him, the mindset has to be, we're going to score. A little word from Marc Gasol. Marc traditionally has done an exceptional job as the closest.
Mitchell Irvin, the official, talking to him right now. Embiid shooting 83%. Well, Marc Gasol, he's talked to Embiid and made him laugh. He's talked to Ben Simmons and made him laugh, but he didn't make. Already scored 21 points midway through the first. Embiid, the soft touch, and gets them
more aggressive than he typically is, and there's the soft touch.
Davis, hard drive, bounces good, and walks in with three-pointer. Rebound taken, Embiid back up and in.
And again, another guy with size and face-up ability, but there, Joel, opportunistic on by Harold to poke that ball out of the hands of Joel.
Davis saves it, but not to a teammate. Well, his knee might be bothering. Thibault has it. And no, I don't think. The key is the shoulders. And still a terrific defender. He's got great instincts, quick hands.
Well, I'd trade that for a championship, wouldn't you, Mike?
Yep. Korkmaz for three.
And a huge boost in terms of his three-point spacing as LeBron gets a easy look by Joel.
Great defensive play from Embiid. Danny Green for three. First quarter, timeout. A 16-point. He likes to sit in that spot. James, fake, layup, good, and the foul.
Seems to spend much of his time in that location.
James, something's up. James kicks it out. Kuzma, baseline, right back to James. Beautiful pass.
They underperformed all year. That's embarrassing for a guy who's got some pride.
Howard with a block, but Markieff.
I don't know which gym you're in which hotel you can or maybe you can't use it.
James methodically
starting to add up. And listen, he's taken more threes, so he likes the matchup right now.
Start here in the second and end of the first by the Lakers. Korkmaz on the pull-up, smooth looking jumper. James drives past Korkmaz, feed inside to Kuzma. He lost the handle.
Dribble drive, and Kuzma's going to come into your screen on the right-hand side, and he's just in.
Push. Spins in the lane, layup shot, no good, but
they don't. And Shake going to try to do his best, but that's a mismatch, folks. That is a classic.
Clock for James. Harris right with him. James step back. That's a two-pointer just inside the arc, and he drills it. Danny Green left wide open. Green for three. Offensive rebound. Horton Tucker always attacking and finishing. Harris goes at Gasol's. Sweep in the midway point here in the second quarter. James gets inside, banks it in with a lead.
We're asking Doc Rivers, you know, what impresses you? I mean, that is so close to being a trick. Be able to trick them or, you know, disguise something. He said at this point there is nothing you can do.
I say this several times. There's Alex Caruso, the #1 three-point shooter in the NBA right now. Davis
in the league. So, and Doc was saying this, like they have options offensively.
Caruso, Steph Curry, by the way, picked up his third foul on that last possession. And B. Again.
I want to see him on the block punishing people. Like, why are you trying to rip through?
And the Knicks were up big. He didn't score in the second half, and the Knicks lost big.
Yeah.
On the drive, Danny Green flips it up with the left hand. Short, Simmons looking for it.
Just a consummate pro, Mike, passionate about the NBA, but more importantly,
a lot of players and coaches, not just members of the media. So many players and coaches as well. Next lead right now for the Sixers. 2.5 to play here in the second. Schroeder blocked by Danny Green.
You're a fantastic stat man, Dave Freed, if it had. And it has not. But I'm not thinking about the titles I won before this. I'm thinking about this year, right now.
Poked away. Nice tap from Green. Inside to Simmons. Layup shot. Won't good. Simmons on the second. Embiid looking for it. And there's a in the biggest games. Had some just tremendous finals games. Some great overall playoffs that he did not know that Schroeder was this good defensively. And a foul.
I don't know, Mike.
Little one-on-one to big men. Davis across the lane. Oh, what a 2 quarters complete from Philadelphia. It's Philly up by 4. That's tonight's coast-to-coast coverage brought to you by T-Mobile. James with the 22.
He said we were just sharper all the way around on defense, and we did a better job not fouling and being.
Simmons, as Schroeder gets his first field goal. Tobias Harris goes right at Gasol. Gave to the entire team. Make quick decisions. He's got Anthony Davis, goes at him, leans in, and banks it home. In that attack mode at both ends. Always great defender. Danny Green, another three.
This guy doesn't shoot a lot of shots outside of the paint, so you want him to.
Simmons also 12.7 assists. Tobias Harris connects on a three.
Using his vision. Just a cross-court pass, a little slow.
Players, as Lisa Salters told us earlier tonight on NBA Courtside, as Davis puts us through all sports, so often you see the jerseys and the shoes. As Simmons misses.
Like surrogate parents. Oftentimes he said he felt like they were his babysitters each other, but fiercely competitive, saying that each of them have the better game.
For the Sixers.
What a pass.
Inside. Blocked by Curry. And a jump
behind the back. Ben not pressuring him. And so he's like, all right, let me just throw a.
He started every game for the Lakers. LeBron James, that time it's good. Looking. Harris nearly poked it away. Gasol left open, tries a three, and that's good. Seems to just so thoroughly enjoy the playmaker role now. And Schroeder again off to the third. 8 straight points now by the Lakers. The lead is cut to Embiid battling with Gasol, fights him off. Oh, and he goes down. Races fall at all. From players all the time. Let's listen to it. LeBron James picks up the flag and he's trying to express himself. So Embiid hits the pass.
The push-ahead pass.
By the way, that's the first flagrant foul by LeBron James since 2014. Oh, beautiful fakes. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder drives again, gets past the defense. And close eye on Embiid, how he's moving. Drives, goes right in, offensive foul. With the arms, hit him. I think Frank Vogel got off the bench, wanted him to take a look at it. So the personal is on.
And he makes contact with that right elbow.
Whether or not it's intentional, I don't think either one was. They're not necessarily basketball plays. And again, two teams that play good, aggressive, physical defense. Pushes off another defensive rebound. Continues to push down the lane, left-handed sweep.
The floor, you know, Harris has been much more likely to rake and take and navigate.
Davis with the attack of the goal. Doc Rivers. Embiid, that's a three.
Trailing up the floor, gets to 3. My back might be sore, but I can still shoot it.
Defense here tonight, as you would expect from these two teams. Schroeder flips it up and flips it in. Double team. Embiid has gotten so much better at passing out of the double team, according to Doc Rivers. Maxey floats the Markieff Morris. Big height advantage on Shake Milton and able to connect. Spin move. And the finish. LeBron James. Largest lead of the game has been 16. Philly had that in the first half. Tobias Harris. Not because, of course, the expectations are so high. So if you don't win, it's like, okay, what'd you do wrong? Maxey with a sweep. They got a new apartment, and moving in and spending so much time with her has been a wonderful.
What was moving?
Absolutely. Shake Milton flips it.
Offensive foul.
A 9-point Philadelphia lead. James foul. And the fans are going crazy. This is what Philadelphia. Davis, great ball movement here for the Lakers, and Matthews.
Fifth in three-point percentage. LeBron James kicks it out to Alex. The unselfishness.
Caruso to Davis, stripped down low. Simmons, full head of steam. Korkmaz gets a good look and rattles in a three. Inside to Davis. Simmons got a piece of it from behind. They still.
How about that from behind? Oh yeah, there's plenty of contact.
Harold, there's a double team on Embiid. Nice find to Simmons. Joel Embiid.
There you go. There's the double team. You see Wes Matthews is sprinting to the corner shooter.
Here in the fourth quarter. Embiid trying to draw a foul, and he put it.
A lot of contact, no call. He throws it up anticipating the N1.
That was to get a whistle. The shot quality was secondary as James comes right back and Simmons now gets a running start. Goes at Davis, switches hands on the second effort. Simmons now 17 points, 11 boards, 9 assists. Nice feed. Danny Green finishes it
You
off.
felt his presence tonight, right from the opening tip when he started to get downhill.
Harris likes this post-up spot and delivers. Stretch in the third quarter. He had 8 points in the third. Hasn't scored since then, but another floater. Schroeder against Danny Green. Scoots inside. Layup's good.
To just leave the defender in his wake. You know, don't stand up against Dennis Schroeder.
Second in the sixth-man voting. Had a great season for the Thunder. Now, once again, the clock down to 4. Harris fakes, leans in, falling away with Davis on him, and puts it in.
This is a possession going nowhere with an elite defensive player on you.
Embiid. Davis straight down. Embiid blows past, gets inside, counting it.
Watch what Embiid does to him. He's pushed up into him, trying to make sure.
6 free throws in his last 4 games. Caruso gets inside and finishes. The offensive rebound, throws it up in the air. Tip to Caruso, puts up a 3. Got it! Caruso. Caldwell Pope to Schroeder. Schroeder a three-pointer, puts it in. Winding down, now drives, goes to Embiid, gets inside, kicks it out. Caldwell Pope for 3. Bang! With a chance to take the lead.
How about LeBron's pass? Embiid does a tremendous job.
Finds into James, guarded by Simmons. Davis cuts, gets the pass, layup is good.
Execution. They get a little screen by Schroeder, who delivered the ball to LeBron. What's in with that? And the pass is perfectly placed by LeBron James.
Anthony Davis makes it 106 to 105. And now Harris against Caruso on the drive, pull-up jumper. It's good. Tobias
delivers the ball. You're middle of the floor, so one-on-one, you've got greater size, able to get enough.
Caruso to Davis. Davis struggling, throws it up in the basket, and it's a thrilling finish here in Philadelphia as the Sixers blow a 14 points, puts in the game winner. And the Sixers with a big victory. Disappointing.